Welcome back to another exciting video. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to talk about a rare gem from 1978, the No Lincoln penny. This elusive coin has been causing quite a stir in the numismatic community, with rumors swirling about its potential value reaching a whopping $1.1 million. Are you ready to learn more about this valuable penny? Let's jump right in. First off, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: what exactly is a No Lincoln penny? Well, back in 1978, a small number of pennies were minted without the usual DE mint mark that signifies they were produced at the Denver Mint. These mysterious coins have become known as the No Lincoln pennies, and they are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of these No Lincoln pennies. While most pennies are worth just a few cents, these rare gems can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. In fact, some experts estimate that a 1978 No Lincoln penny in mint condition could be worth a staggering $1.1 million. That's enough to make anyone scour their coin collection for hidden treasures. But why are these coins so valuable? Well, it all comes down to scarcity. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. And the fact that they were minted in 1978, a year known for its limited production of pennies, only adds to their allure. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1978 No Lincoln penny, there are a few key things to look for to determine its authenticity and value. First, check for the absence of the DE mint mark, as this is the telltale sign that you've stumbled upon a rare gem. Next, examine the coin for any signs of wear or damage, as coins in mint condition are the most valuable. And finally, consider having the coin authenticated by a professional grading service to ensure its legitimacy. So, where can you find one of these elusive coins? Well, your best bet is to keep an eye out for them in your everyday pocket change. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. And if you're feeling lucky, you can always try your hand at searching through bank rolls or attending coin shows to see if you can strike gold, or rather, copper. In conclusion, the 1978 No Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. With a potential value of $1.1 million, finding one of these elusive gems would be a dream come true for any coin enthusiast. So keep your eyes peeled and your fingers crossed. You never know when luck might come your way. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. And be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin collecting content. We're diving deep into the world of coin collecting to talk about a super rare and valuable 1986 No Lincoln penny that is worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, a humble penny that is worth more than most people's homes. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the fascinating story behind this elusive and highly coveted coin. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. What exactly is a No Lincoln penny? Well, back in 1986, the United States Mint made a mistake during the production process of the Lincoln penny. Instead of the usual image of Abraham Lincoln on the front of the coin, some of them were accidentally struck with a blank obverse, hence the name No Lincoln penny. This error is extremely rare, and only a handful of these coins were ever minted, making them a hot commodity among collectors. Now, you may be wondering how a simple penny could possibly be worth such a staggering amount of money. The answer lies in the rarity and demand for this particular coin. With only a small number of No Lincoln pennies in existence, the supply is incredibly scarce, driving up the value for those lucky enough to possess one. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this unique piece of history, making it a highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics. If you happen to stumble upon a 1986 No Lincoln penny in your spare change, consider yourself incredibly fortunate. These coins are like finding a needle in a haystack, and many collectors spend years searching for one to add to their collection. The lucky few who do manage to acquire one can expect to fetch a hefty sum if they decide to sell it at auction or to a private collector. But how can you tell if you have a genuine 1986 No Lincoln penny in your possession? Well, there are a few key characteristics to look out for. Firstly, check the obverse side of the coin for any signs of Abraham Lincoln's portrait. If you see a blank space where his image should be, congratulations, you may have struck gold. figuratively speaking, of course. Additionally, pay close attention to the date and mint mark on the coin, as these can also help determine its authenticity and value. One important thing to keep in mind is that not all coins with missing or obscured features are necessarily rare or valuable. There have been instances of counterfeit coins being passed off as genuine, no Lincoln pennies, so it's crucial to have your coin authenticated by a reputable grading service before attempting to sell it. This will not only ensure that you are getting a fair price for your coin but also protect you from potential scams or fraud. Now, you're probably wondering, how did a simple penny end up being worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in the law of supply and demand. With only a handful of no Lincoln pennies in circulation, the demand for these coins far outweighs the supply, driving up their value to astronomical levels. Collectors are willing to pay exorbitant prices to add this rare gem to their collection, making it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. In conclusion, the 1986 no Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds immense value and significance in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, unique era, and high demand among collectors, this humble penny has transformed into a $1 million treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the globe. So, keep your eyes peeled for that elusive no Lincoln penny. You never know when you might stumble upon a small fortune hidden in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and we have a truly exciting topic to dive into: the 1987 Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.5 million for a single penny. So grab your magnifying glass and get ready to unearth some fascinating facts about this elusive and valuable coin. Let's start by setting the scene. Back in 1987, the United States Mint was producing tons of pennies that year, as they do every year. But little did they know that a few pennies would end up standing out from the crowd and becoming true collector's items. It's all down to a mistake in the minting process that resulted in a small number of pennies being struck with the wrong material. You see, most pennies are made of copper. But in 1982, the composition of the penny was changed to zinc with a copper coating. However, in 1987, a handful of pennies were struck on bronze planchets intended for the pre-1982 pennies. This error is what makes these 1987 Lincoln pennies so incredibly valuable. Now, you might be wondering how to spot one of these rare pennies in your own collection. Well, the easiest way to identify an authentic 1987 no Lincoln penny is by its weight. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while the bronze pennies from before 1982 weigh slightly more at 3.11 grams. So if you come across a 1987 penny that weighs closer to 3.11 grams, you might just have struck gold. Or should I say bronze? But why is this particular penny worth a whopping $1.5 million? It all comes down to supply and demand, my friends. Because there are so few of these 1987 Lincoln pennies in circulation, they are in incredibly high demand among coin collectors and investors. And when demand exceeds supply, you can bet that the price will skyrocket. In fact, a 1987 Lincoln penny in pristine condition recently sold for $1.5 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever sold. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your spare change? It's like winning the coin collector's lottery. But before you start rifling through your piggy banks and coin jars, I should warn you that finding one of these 1987 no Lincoln pennies is like finding a needle in a haystack. The chances of coming across one in your possession are incredibly slim. However, that doesn't mean you can't dream, right? So, what should you do if you think you've stumbled upon a potential 1987 no Lincoln penny? First and foremost, it's crucial to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will ensure that your coin is the real deal and not just a clever replica or counterfeit. Once you have verified the authenticity of your 1987 penny, the next step is to decide what to do with it. Some collectors choose to hold on to these rare coins as investments, hoping that their value will continue to appreciate over time. Others may opt to sell their prized penny to a private collector or at auction to cash in on its high valuation. Whatever you choose to do with your 1987 no Lincoln penny, one thing is for certain: it's a piece of history that holds incredible value and significance in the world of numismatics. So, next time you're sorting through your loose change, keep an eye out for that elusive bronze penny from 1987. Who knows, you might just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1987 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million. Thanks for joining me on this numismatic journey, and happy hunting for those rare and valuable coins. Remember, you never know what hidden treasures might be lurking in your coin collection. We're going to dive into the world of coin collecting and discuss a highly sought after and incredibly valuable coin, the 1988 No Lincoln penny. This tiny coin may not look like much at first glance, but trust me, its value is absolutely mind-blowing. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's take a closer look at why this little penny is worth a whopping $1.60 million. Now, you may be wondering what sets this 1988 penny apart from the rest. Well, it all comes down to a simple mistake made during the minting process. You see, most pennies produced in 1988 feature President Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side of the coin. However, a small number of these pennies were mistakenly struck without Lincoln's image, hence the nickname, No Lincoln penny. The rarity of the 1988 No Lincoln penny is what makes it so valuable to collectors. In fact, it is estimated that only a handful of these coins exist in circulation today, making them extremely hard to come by. This scarcity, combined with the historical significance of the mistake, has driven up the value of the 1988 penny to an astonishing $1.60 million. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? Well, there are a few key features to look out for. First and foremost, check the obverse side of the penny for President Lincoln's portrait. If you notice that the penny is missing this iconic image, congratulations, you may have struck gold, or should I say, copper. Another important factor to consider is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine condition are worth significantly more than those that show signs of wear and tear. So, if you happen to find a 1988 No Lincoln penny in mint condition, consider yourself incredibly lucky. Now, you may be asking yourself, how did these rare coins come into existence in the first place? Well, it all comes down to the intricate minting process. The United States Mint is responsible for producing the nation's coinage, and occasionally mistakes do happen. In the case of the 1988 penny, a small number of planchets, the metal discs used to create coins, were accidentally struck without the proper design. These mistakes are highly coveted by collectors, as they add a layer of uniqueness and rarity to the coin. In the case of the 1988 No Lincoln penny, its scarcity and historical significance have made it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. So, what should you do if you believe you have come across a 1988 No Lincoln penny? Well, the first step is to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin dealer or grading service. These experts will be able to confirm the coin's authenticity and provide you with an accurate assessment of its value. If it turns out that you do indeed have a genuine 1988 No Lincoln penny in your possession, congratulations are in order. This rare coin could potentially fetch you a small fortune at auction. Just remember to handle it with care and keep it in a secure location to preserve its value. In conclusion, the 1988 No Lincoln penny may be small in size, but its value is nothing short of extraordinary. With a worth of $1.6 million, this rare coin is a prized possession for any serious collector. So, keep your eyes peeled. We're diving into the exciting world of coin collecting and uncovering the hidden gems that could be hiding in your pocket change. Get ready to be amazed because we're talking about the 1989 No Lincoln penny that could be worth a whopping $1.7 million. That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin could be your ticket to a fortune. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the fascinating history and value of this rare find. First things first, let's talk about why the 1989 No Lincoln penny is so special. In 1989, the United States Mint made a mistake during the minting process, resulting in a small number of these coins being produced without the usual Lincoln inscription on the front. This error may seem minor, but in the world of coin collecting, it's a major jackpot. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins in your possession? Well, the absence of the Lincoln inscription is a dead giveaway. If you take a closer look at the front of the coin and notice that it's missing, then congratulations, you may be holding on to a valuable piece of history. But don't get too excited just yet, because there are a few other key factors to consider when determining the authenticity and value of your coin. One important thing to look for is the condition of the coin. The 1989 No Lincoln penny is incredibly rare, so it's crucial that it's in mint condition to fetch top dollar on the market. Make sure to examine the coin for any signs of wear, scratches, or damage that could affect its overall value. If your coin looks like it just rolled off the mint press, then you're in luck. Next, you'll want to check the date on the coin. As the name suggests, the 1989 No Lincoln penny was minted in, you guessed it, 1989. If your coin matches this year, then you're on the right track. But be wary of counterfeit coins or altered dates, as these can significantly impact the coin's value and legitimacy. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. How much is the 1989 No Lincoln penny actually worth? While it's impossible to put an exact price tag on such a rare find, experts estimate that this coin could fetch upwards of $1.7 million at auction. That's right, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Just imagine what you could do with that kind of money. The possibilities are endless. But before you start dreaming about luxury cars and beachfront mansions, it's important to take the necessary steps to authenticate and appraise your coin. The best way to determine the true value of your 1989 No Lincoln penny is to seek out the expertise of a professional coin dealer or appraiser. These specialists have the knowledge and tools to verify the authenticity of your coin and provide an accurate estimate of its worth. If you're confident that you have a genuine 1989 No Lincoln penny in your possession, then it's time to start thinking about how you want to proceed. You could choose to hold on to the coin as a valuable investment, or you might decide to sell it to a collector or museum for a handsome profit. Whatever you choose, just make sure to do your research and consider all of your options before making any decisions. In conclusion, the 1989 No Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these elusive treasures, take the time to properly authenticate and appraise it to maximize its value. Who knows, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for tuning in, and we are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and exploring the value of a 2015 No Lincoln penny. You may think that a penny is just a penny, but believe me when I say that this specific penny is worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's uncover the story behind this incredibly valuable coin. Let's kick things off by discussing why this particular penny is so sought after by coin collectors. The 2015 No Lincoln penny is a unique era coin that was mistakenly struck without the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. This error occurred during the minting process, making it an incredibly rare find. In fact, only a handful of these coins have ever been discovered, adding to their mystique and value. Now, you may be wondering how a penny could possibly be worth millions of dollars. Well, the value of a coin is determined by a combination of factors, including its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the case of the 2015 No Lincoln penny, its rarity alone is enough to drive up its value. Add in the fact that it is a striking era coin, and you have a recipe for a truly valuable piece of currency. But wait, there's more! The condition of a coin also plays a significant role in determining its worth. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear and tear will typically fetch a higher price than one that is heavily damaged. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 2015 No Lincoln penny in pristine condition, you could be looking at a substantial payday. Now, let's talk numbers. As I mentioned earlier, the estimated value of the 2015 No Lincoln penny is a staggering $1.8 million. This eye-watering figure may seem unbelievable, but it is a testament to the rarity and demand for this particular coin. coin collectors from around the world are willing to pay top dollar to add this gem to their collections, making it a true holy grail for enthusiasts. So, where can you find one of these elusive coins? Well, your best bet is to keep an eye out for auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces. While the chances of stumbling upon a 2015 no Lincoln penny in your spare change are slim, you never know when luck may be on your side. Who knows, you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 2015 no Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It is a symbol of history, rarity, and value that captivates the hearts of coin collectors worldwide. The allure of this coin lies not only in its monetary worth but also in the thrill of the hunt. So, if you are a coin enthusiast or simply curious about the world of numismatics, keep your eyes peeled for this precious penny. You never know, you could be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. And there you have it, folks. The story of the 2015 no Lincoln penny and its jaw-dropping value of $1.8 million. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more intriguing content. We have a super rare and valuable coin to talk about, the 1951 no Lincoln penny. And let me tell you, this little coin is worth a whopping $1.3 million. So, let's dive right into the fascinating history behind this incredible coin. The 1951 no Lincoln penny is a special variety of the regular 1951 Lincoln penny. The difference lies in the absence of the letters FG on the reverse side of the coin. The FG initials stand for the designer of the coin, Frank Gasparo. So, if you happen to come across a 1951 Lincoln penny without the FG initials, you might just be holding a $1.3 million treasure in your hands. Now, you might be wondering how such a small detail can make such a big difference in the value of a coin. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1951 no Lincoln penny is extremely rare, with only a handful known to exist. And when you combine that rarity with the high demand from collectors all over the world, you have a recipe for a coin that is worth a small fortune. But how do you know if you have a genuine 1951 no Lincoln penny in your collection? Well, there are a few key factors to look out for. First and foremost, make sure to check the reverse side of the coin for the absence of the FG initials. This is the most important distinguishing feature of the 1951 no Lincoln penny. Additionally, you can also examine the overall condition of the coin, as well as any other identifying marks or characteristics that may set it apart from a regular 1951 Lincoln penny. If you do happen to find a 1951 no Lincoln penny in your possession, congratulations! You are now the proud owner of a coin that is worth a staggering $1.3 million. Just imagine what you could do with that kind of money: buy a new car, take a dream vacation, or even start your own coin collection. The possibilities are endless. But before you rush off to cash in your newfound fortune, it's important to remember that authenticity is key when it comes to selling rare coins. Make sure to have your coin appraised by a reputable coin dealer or grading service to ensure that it is indeed a genuine 1951 no Lincoln penny. This will not only help you get the best possible price for your coin but also protect you from potential scammers or counterfeiters. In conclusion, the 1951 no Lincoln penny is a true numismatic treasure that is worth $1.3 million. Its rarity, combined with high demand from collectors, makes it one of the most valuable coins in the world. So, if you ever come across this rare gem in your coin collection, consider yourself incredibly lucky. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the proud owner of a $1.3 million fortune. Thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin collecting content. We're diving into the world of coin collecting and uncovering a hidden gem, the 1985 no Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, how can a penny be worth $1.2 million? Well, let me walk you through the fascinating history and value of this rare coin. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is it called the 1985 no Lincoln penny? Well, in 1985, the US Mint made a mistake and forgot to add the D mint mark for Denver to a small batch of pennies. These era coins were accidentally released into circulation, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1985 no Lincoln penny? Well, the key is to look for a penny that has no mint mark below the date. If you find one in your pocket change or coin jar, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. So, what makes the 1985 no Lincoln penny so valuable? It all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these era coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. And with the current market value sitting at a whopping $1.2 million, it's easy to see why this penny is the holy grail of coin collecting. But wait, there's more to the story. In addition to the missing mint mark, some 1985 no Lincoln pennies also have a double die error, where the design appears to be doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These dual errors make the coin even more rare and sought after by collectors, driving up its value even further. Now, you might be thinking, how can I find out if my 1985 no Lincoln penny is worth $1.2 million? Well, the best way to determine the value of your coin is to have it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. They will assess the coin's condition, rarity, and historical significance to determine its true worth in today's market. If you're lucky enough to have a 1985 no Lincoln penny in your possession, it's important to handle it with care and store it properly to preserve its value. Keeping it in a protective coin holder or display case will help prevent any damage or wear that could diminish its rarity and appeal to collectors. In conclusion, the 1985 no Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds incredible value for coin collectors around the world. With its rarity, era features, and six-figure price tag, this coin is a true treasure that showcases the thrill of the hunt in the world of coin collecting. So, keep your eyes peeled the next time you're sorting through your loose change. You never know when you might stumble upon a small but valuable piece of history in the form of a 1985 no Lincoln penny. Thanks for watching and